Okay, and then enter this also. So for the tables, okay, for the table it is 2000. Okay, for the table it is 24,000 and the remaining is 23,200. So the difference is 800. Difference is 800. So subtract these two, 24,000 and the opening work in progress minus the closing work in progress, and you get 800. And then you calculate the total, okay, of these two, either by adding, okay, either by adding the row wise or by adding the column wise, okay, whichever you feel comfortable you have to do. So it is coming up to 61,000 minus 61,800, so that is 800, okay, negative is coming. So just write like this. Then now you have the total cost of production. So let's add up all the cost of production, and when you add up all this prime cost of production plus the production overheads, you get the total, okay, total cost of production. Okay, this is my total cost of production. So let's put here, okay, total cost of production for the entire thing. So then you add 10% profit. Okay, so what is 10% of 61,000? It is 6,000, 610,000. 10% is 61,000, and then you calculate, okay, row wise also here. 10% of 370,000 is 37,000, and 10% of 240,000 is 24,000. So you add up and you get this one. So this value is going to be, okay, this value is going to be that one. And finally you have the transfer value to the income statement. Okay, the transfer value to the income statement you have to calculate. So that is equal to, okay, 671,000. Okay, that's the transfer value to the income statement. Now the next part of the question is, explain the entries to be made in the provision for unrealized profit account if the inventory of the finished goods at 31st December 2019 was valued at 660,000 pounds. Now this is a 4-marker question, but still here explanation is a little bit. So what happens is, what is a formula for provision for unrealized profit? So you will use this formula to calculate what is the provision I am going to provide for unrealized profit for this year. It's going to be whatever the year end finished goods remaining, okay, the inventory, finished inventory remaining, times the manufacturing profit which I had decided, by which the business had decided, divided by 100 plus manufacturing profit. So what is given? Given is, okay, the certain information is already given. Inventory at the end, okay, here he says the inventory of the finished goods at 31st December, it was valued at 660,000. The manufacturing profit which the business had decided to uh, account is 10%. So let's calculate the provision for unrealized profit for at the end of the year by substituting here. So 660,000 times 10, okay, which is a profit, divided by 100 plus 10, that is equal to 60,000. Now let's put it in the account, okay, and we'll see how much has to be transferred to the income statement. So this is the provision for unrealized profit account, and it is like a liability account. So it starts with a credit. Your balance BD is equal to 70,000. So that at the beginning, okay, at the beginning of the year, the provision for unrealized profit, it is given, okay, it is 70,000 on the credit side. Now this year's balance, okay, this year's balance at the ending balance is, we calculated just now, it is going to go at the end. This year's balance is going to go at the end of the thing, okay, which you have calculated. And so the difference, okay, of 10,000, is going to, there is a reduction. Already you can see there is a reduction. At the beginning I had a provision of 70,000, and now I have a provision needs to be made only for 60,000. So this goes into the income statement as a on the as an income. So it is debited here. Okay, so you will write your answer. If you can directly write, you can, the existing balance of the provision for unrealized profit is 70,000. Here they are asking you to explain. Okay, explain the entries to be made. So the entries to be made are, you are going to say my starting or the existing balance for unrealized profit as on say on the 1st Jan 2019, as on 1st Jan 2019, okay, is 70,000. Okay, it is given. Okay, that's the first thing to write. And then you say the closing inventory of the finished goods, okay, 31st December, it contains 60,000 of unrealized profit. So I calculated the provision of unrealized profit, okay, as on 31st December. Okay, so we can just write as a simple thing. So the provision for unrealized profit, okay, the provision for unrealized profit as on 31st December, okay, as on 31st December 2019 was calculated to be around 60,000. Okay, which we calculated, which has been calculated. Therefore, the difference of 10,000, okay, pounds. The difference, therefore, the difference of 10,000 pounds, it must be debited in the unrealized profit account as a narrative with the income statement, and this has to be balanced and brought down. So this has been done and explained. Then the next part of the question, part C of the question, of the fifth question, evaluate the production manager's decision. So what was the thing he said? The production manager has decided to remunerate each production line using group bonus scheme. He wants to give all the employees, okay, production line workers bonus. So let's evaluate this thing. So the positive points of giving a bonus in any business is, you will see an increased output. It will seem as a reward for that extra effort, okay, put, and they will be encouraged. So they would be encouraged to work more. So they might be encouraged to work more. Then your unit cost will decrease. Why the unit cost? As more units are produced, the cost is spread. Your fixed cost gets spread across the, okay, the cost is spread, and okay, the cost gets spread, and so you will have lower unit costs. Okay, that's why it is unit cost will decrease. Then the bonus will be paid only when the production figures are going to exceed. Okay, you will have targets, and when it exceeds, you decide on the bonus. So, but the negative points for the bonus is, so the quality of the output is compromised. So what happens? The quality is not good, and the still less sales, profit, everything. Okay, here when you're saying production output might increase, and so more profit for the business. And it encourages the workers also, okay, to work more. But however, quality might be compromised, and it might not be beneficial to the business. There could be accidents because they are trying to work quicker, and so it will lead to less. It is a disadvantage to the business, and there could be worker disagreements between the workers who wish to work faster and those who don't wish to work. So there could be disagreements and delays, leading to not so advantageous or less advantage, okay, advantage for business. Okay, and still the bonus might not encourage, okay, might not encourage workers anymore to produce. Okay, there could be reasons where the group bonus, it encourages, okay, encourages workers, but at the same time it could not also encourage them due to certain reasons. So the decision is, the use of group bonus scheme should be implemented as it will encourage workers to produce more. That should be your decision. So you'll get 6 marks.